Davion Washington waiting for the ball back there, and he's already showed off his agility in these kick returns, but it's kicking over to the side. Washington's going to take it out from the corner and finding a nice little hole there, cutting it out to the left side, but getting tripped out of bounds. This, again, fake handoff, and Shelton running it himself, and he makes a guy miss and is still up and running. And that's a nice gain of 7 to 8 yards. It's nice to see Shelton mobile again after his rib issues a couple of weeks ago.
This is true, and now this time it worked actually. Yeah, we can't see it here, but we have a pulling guard. Basically, it's a power blocking scheme, and you keep the D lineman unblocked.
Bellici again in motion out to the right side, and again he's looking for Washington this time, and that Mr. Safe Hands there pulls it in, easily picking up a first down here.
Speed.
It's interesting. Wimmer is on Washington over there on the left side, and he's going deep to Bellici, and he's got it. Touchdown Raiders. You called it. A beautiful pitch and catch over the left side here.
Than his last one.
And I can't wait to see the replay on that one. It looked like Washington really opened. Thanks for calling that out. I was just still, well, the snap was low. Schneider did his best. 2 field goals. The game could be tied up again. Here we see it again.
So Bellici was in motion, but once he reaches the numbers, he tries to turn it up. You know, he wants to turn it up because he sees the wheel route is actually open. It's also sometimes it's pre-designed. It's not a read from him.
This time they hand up through the middle, and there's a lot of space. Someone has to catch up with him. Washington still being blocked, but able to get off that block, but does not bring down the running back. Rare missed tackle there. So I guess they picked up the flag here.
See that, like the Red Sea in the Bible. So there's a huge gap, and I mean, Vegan is perhaps not the fastest guy on earth, but he's very sturdy.
So 4th and inches basically. Salem keeps the ball, but is eaten up alive right away. What a huge play.
What a huge play by number 45. Peanut, as they call him. His name is Niklas Melker, actually. Excellent play.
Wow.
He really sniffed it out. He knew what was coming. Of course, they want to, play this read option. He had no place to go. Yeah, depending on how well it works.
This time Salem rolls out to the right, and they do pass it, and it is almost picked off right away. Raiders defense is able to do here on 3rd down. It's a swing pass over to the right side, and a missed tackle allows for the Vikings to pick it up.
A swing screen for Spencer, then the Raiders should have done a better job, making these tackles.
They're too
gutsy, sometimes try to, fool the defense by maybe a trick play, maybe more play action, or something like this.
Well, they tried to do
That's not their strength. First downs are going to be crucial for the Raiders. Let's have a look. People going deep.
And 2 plays in a row. He was trying to air it out, but pulled it back wisely because
I think the Vikings offense now really starts to, kind of rethink and reflect upon their approach to this game, right? It's only the 2nd quarter, of course. Game's not over. They can adjust. The
safety just waiting there for it. It's actually perfectly positioned. They got away with it. Schneider, punting the ball back, and great special teams play here.
He's the captain of this offense, right? He plays the most important position, so he has, of course, keep his composure, keep cool.
The first drive, which they capped off with a touchdown, unfortunately missing the PAT. Bellici going in motion to the right. Zangele does not get the ball. It's a fake hit. Ellen is late pitch and does end up with it, and he's sprinting on the sideline all the way up into Vikings territory to about the 40. Shelton looking to throw it. Quick one over the middle. There was crossing was Bellici, who's safe with the catch. Not with their back to the wall anymore. And this time looking to go deep. And Washington is playing on the ball. Oh, what an adjustment. I think that Salem threw it out there. It was tight coverage, actually.
Yeah. He showed a lot of trust in number 19, and he was actually awarded.
Nice adjustment. The Vikings now in Raiders territory. Salem looking to run it up the middle. Has a little bit of space. Picking up 12 or so yards. Here we go. 4:41 left here in the first half. And the Vikings are rolling and are threatening here. So, and a nice crossing route. Completely open. Washington is trying to catch up and able to wrestle him out of bounds. But now it's 8 to go. Salem keeping it himself, but gets annihilated here by 3 or 4 Raiders. Otherwise, it would have been pushed back even further. Now it leaves him with a 3rd and 9 about. And he floats the ball over there and somehow drops that pass.
Forgot something. He was actually preparing for this one without the football, of course, in his hands.
So the kick is up. From here, it looks like it was good. Yes, the referees confirmed the Vikings up on the board. But after how that drive started out, it looked like they would come away with more than perhaps 3 points. Shelton still, again, looking for a pass. Now he pulls it down, trying to extend the play, and is picked. Then goes and cleans it up himself.
I think it was inside the 30. Well, in a situation like this, of course, afterwards you're always smarter.
Salem looking to throw it, looking over to his right now, just scrambles to his left side, and again, Seba in on the play.
Again, there was pressure through the middle, bringing the heat through the middle, 58 as well. And of course, Seba, he finished this play with a very good and very solid wrap-up tackle. It's not an easy guy to bring down, number 3. This was a very good, sound tackle.
Like the offense won't get much of a big play coming up here, 3rd and 13. Right away, pressure up the middle, and again, Seba. Wow, that is 3 consecutive plays for a loss, first of all.
He's making a case for first half MVP at least. This was an excellent timed blitz. They do a good job. You have to create something on offense.
Ooh, difficult snap to handle.
It's good, huh?
That was close, but it looks like it's good. Wow. What a first half, let's be honest. I mean, this is exactly what you want to see. Two teams are eye to eye, and just a real struggle between them. Time for a kickoff of half number 2. Spencer receiving the ball over in the corner and got a little bit of space, finding some daylight, spinning and brought down at the Vikings. Shelton over looking for Schneider, his guy, with a good catch, but it's popped right away. So 3rd and long, let's see. Shelton stepping out to his right side, just flinging it out there. And it's picked after a deflection. Spencer now returning it to the other side, and he's still on his feet, and Shelton has to do it himself.
41-yard field goal attempt.
Ooh, it looks like the wind caught that one, and it's wide right. So
lanes and so on and so forth.
This time he finds Marco Schneider, and he's got some room. Trying to make a guy miss. But that is a nice pitch and catch for almost 20 yards.
The simple things work as well if you trust your playmakers. This was all Marcus Schneider from this moment on, with his burst and also arguably a good tackle by number 20. So I think Marco thought about hurdling this guy.
The size disadvantage would have been a tricky one to hurdle there.
I mean, I like the confidence, but now Romet is back in the backfield.
Again, looking to pass it. Ooh, tight window to Marco Schneider. And that shows how much confidence Shelton has in his receiver that he tries to force that ball in there.
Exactly. And this is this guy who I trust the most right now on this field. He has not made any mental errors. He's an athlete. He's a playmaker. He's a natural. And he wants to be in this situation.
Oh, problems with the snap, and that gives the Raiders time to just eat up Salem. So they have 3 receivers to the right side. That's where he's looking to go, but he flings it out deep and connects with his receiver, who is still on his feet. It's a foot race, and he will not be caught. Vikings, big play.
Again, number 19, Daniel Schwamm, very talented guy. He's to shift momentum. Now it's on the Viking side.
So the kick is up and in. 350 or odd fans, because everyone's in shock about that play.
It was great individual effort by number 19. He got open. He was faster. He beat number 16.
So still 3rd and 10. Shelton has a bunch of time going deep and has Washington. And this time he will not be denied. He's holding on to that ball for, still is.
That's the reason, because he can step up in moments like this when it gets, when you face obstacles, when you first face adversities. Your biggest playmakers will shine. Awesome catch.
Spencer trying to rip it out on the way down, but Washington was not going to let go of that one.
Now you have to finish this drive. 3 points
Shelton
is not
rolling
enough.
out. He finds Schneider over the middle, and those are the things. You need, like, seeing them chip away with positive yards. That's something that they've just not been able to sustain. It's
like
a pitch,
reverse.
yeah, and here comes Washington across the other side, and he's got blockers, and he's speeding away into the end zone for a touchdown.
No flag on the field. This is a touchdown that scores exactly what they needed to do in this moment. Yes.
Wow, that camera angle here was extremely close. But let's look at this play again, because it was a beauty.
A reverse. It's something that they used to play with number 6, Adrian. Like the past couple of years, they played it a lot. It always worked out. It was kind of, we were always mind-boggled why this always works, right?
Gutsy play call and a much-needed jolt of energy for this Raiders team and crowd. The Raiders responded. I think that's kind of the biggest takeaway here. 26. This time Salem running himself, but getting fumble. The ball is picked up by the O-line, and he fumbles it again. And this time the Raiders are there to pick it up. Huge turnover. Ooh.
Let's have a look at this one. It would be interesting for me to say, however, understandable that you're excited after such a great play. Let's have another look. So he picks it up. Now I was thinking that this forward progress will stop right there. But I don't have to be right necessarily in this one. Let's just assume I have no idea what I'm talking about. So
in this case, we'll just go with that route. And there, Shelton, he has to step up because he was under pressure. Now he's running off to the right side, stiff arm, and gets tackled out of bounds, but not before getting into the 5 yards. And throwing it out to Washington, who slips. Is he able to hold on to it? He is. Touchdown, Raiders.
He threw it where only the receiver could catch it. Okay, so, but those back shoulder catches, the back shoulder throws are
so difficult to defend, huh?
They are extremely difficult to defend. That's exactly where this ball should be. And I don't see a push-up. I think this was perfect play on both sides of the ball, and special teams be all over the place.
Salem directing his players. Now Spencer slipping out of a tackle from Washington and still staying. It looks like he stepped out of bounds there, clearly. So 1st and 10, right at midfield. Salem now airing it out to the left side. And a fumble!
Not a fumble, and the Raiders have it.
And the Raiders fall on it.
Well, look, for me it looked like it, so it should be Raiders football.
Here, let's look at it again.
Okay, now in slow-mo
well,
I don't know if this was enough. Let's have another look here. Caught it, came back inside. Okay, yeah, it's a close call. I think.
Bang, bang play. But Vincent Müller made a beautiful, again, hand on the ball, really.
Yes, exactly. Number 17, Dubovic, I don't envy him.
1:40 left on the clock. Salem and the Vikings offense taking over. And throwing over the middle, and Vincent Müller again getting his hand in there. Ooh, but a flag.
Well,
pass interference, number 23 on a defense.
Called him so far, so
ball's in the air.
45 not able to get away. And Salem now stepping up.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he fumbles again! And that is the 3rd fumble recovery for the Raiders.
That should do it. This is how you respond. Let's see, 52 is second down, isn't it? I guess they can run one more play and then kneel, take a knee.
We're going to check in at the current.
Oh, what a game.
Wow,
What a game.
This has been a wild, wild ride, and for a while it looked like they might be on the down and out, but they were able to recover. Vote is in. Davion Washington taking the MVP award, and it's hard to argue with just how many snaps of the game was he not on the field.